Welcome back, everybody. And we're here. Oh, sleepy man. We're here with more Kingdom Come Deliverance. And we're getting right into it. Because last time, we dealt with the charlatan. And we're not quite done with him yet. Sadly. This guy's always got crazy ideas for what we should be doing for him. All to get this potion for Hans. Let's see what he's got to say.
Come closer, my friends. Marvel at the miraculous items on... Ah, my dear apprentice, how happy I am to see you.
So, it all worked out then?
Like a dream. I didn't sell half as much in Sasa.
Well, that's good.
That's good news. Now, about that thing you promised me.
Your well-deserved reward, certainly. Here you have it. Here's something extra for you. I sold a lot more than I expected, and I think it's all thanks to you.
What will you do now?
I could go now. I've coin enough, but I'll wait a while before moving on.
Why? I thought you didn't want to stay too close to Sasau for long.
But what if you needed my help?
Indeed. How could I forget all you've done for me? Well,
I don't think he's done much of anything for us, to be completely honest.
Jesus Christ, God be with you.
He won't give us the potion now? Oh, I'm gonna take it. But I'm also gonna look up if it's glitched first. So we'll do that while we let Henry get some sleepies, because if we gotta take out the charlatan, we're gonna do it at night. Okay, now to play an unpleasant visit to the charlatan. We're gonna open this up. Eat from pot. Oh, Mr. Charlatan, you better have what I want for you. Well, he's got all the quest items. I'm taking those back. Musk of Infinite Allure Recipe. No more tunic for you either. So you get for not giving it to me in the first place. Well, now that we've got this, we're going to Radtai to make it. We've spent a long time away from Sir Hans. And well, we've done so much running back and forth that I actually have this part of the map relatively memorized. But hey, that was a really fun quest line. It's too bad we didn't get to, well, finish it the right way. Hey, at least we only had to knock him out. Everything online said to kill him.
Yeah.
finally here. I hope I have everything I need. Let's take a peek. Oh, other. I already know the recipe. Here it is. And preparing. Okay, read. 1 handful each of sage, marigold, and comfrey, and cave mushroom. Sage, marigold, comfrey, cave mushroom. Drop the sage cauldron and brew for 3 turns. Add the marigold, comfrey, and brew for 1 more turn. Add the cave mushroom, but do not cook. So sage, 3. Marigold, comfrey, 1. Cave, enter, complete. The first step is water. I forgot that part. Water. Wow. The basic step. Okay. Had to look through the whole tutorial again. It's been a minute. Comfrey. Into pot. Bellows. Up to a boil. Come on now. Okay. Now the sunglass. We're almost to 1 full turn. Flip it. This is the second one. Flip it. And then once the timer runs out, we add the sage and the marigold. One more. Now we do the sandglass. Oh. There we go. We'll wait for that to cool down, and that'll be good. And use. Here we go. Moment of truth. Ha! I've got it! Oh shit, what was that? Hans. Oh, that didn't work as well as I thought it was gonna. Anyways, on to the pony. Ooh, inventory. We're gonna get bitched at here without having a torch out. Oh. Well, according to that, we do.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to the torch. Our arm is just gone. But that's okay. We don't need 2 arms. We're only right-handed when it comes to our sword. Open. Hello. He must be farther up. Hello, Sir Hans.
Greetings. What business have you?
Your damn potion.
I got you that potion from the charlatan.
Took me like
What charlatan?
2 weeks.
He's a man of learning who even cured the Pope of impotence. But thanks, Henry. I really appreciate your help.
What?
Once I drink this potion, every woman will faint at my feet. but I'm only interested in one. The fairest creature on God's green earth.
Yeah, the butcher's daughter.
Whoa,
I
whoa,
know.
whoa, whoa.
And then
Thank
what?
you, Henry. Just,
A
yeah.
rendezvous. She and I, under the cloak of night. And you shall be my herald of exalted words. You will
Shall I
hide
be?
and prompt me from a book of poetry.
I'll do what?
Here's a book of poems. I'll need a little time to get ready. Meanwhile, you can learn some poems off by heart. You'll prompt me.
Learn poetry? Me? That sounds... well, not exactly...
Stop wasting time and get to it. Come back to me in a couple of hours. I have to get dressed up and groomed, and it'll take a while before the potion takes effect. Goodbye.
Okay, I'll wait for Sir Hans. I will find a chair. Oh, sit. And we'll read. Well, he's finally ready. After a lot of waiting.
You ready, Sir Hans?
Henry, something's gone wrong.
Open up. I'm not going to talk to the door.
What was that?
That potion,
Oh my!
odd, and now I have a feeling my face is broken out. How do I look?
You're imagining it, sir. You look as irresistible as ever, if not more.
Just lie to him.
But I feel as if I just fell face first into a nettle patch.
You're just a little flushed from the excitement. It'll pass.
If you're sure. So, what do you think? Can we go to the rendezvous?
Why wait? Carolina won't be able to resist you.
All right.
She already hates you.
Lead on, heart. And you.
I went and talked to
follow
her.
me.
And as quickly as we read that book, we're probably just going to stick with the first poem. Boy, could you walk any slower? I'm still out here barefoot. It's the end of the game. I do have slippers, but they don't really help. Papa! Can we all agree that these guys walk real slow? Shut up! Allow me, sir. Because I know they'll arrest me
How
mid-quest.
many girls have you had in your life?
None.
If you've had any at all, that is.
Well, there's been a few, but I'm sure I can't compare with you.
Ha! Very true. One day plays will be written about my amorous adventures.
Comedies or tragedies?
That might depend on how things go tonight.
Oh. Awful confident all of a sudden, aren't we? Keep walking, man.
There's another very pretty girl living in this house here, but she's already got a suitor.
Then why are you worried about it?
Since the time her fellow threw me headfirst into a dung heap and kicked my arse for good measure.
I did
Seems
that.
your future subjects don't hesitate to take a stick to you when it comes to minding the womenfolk.
I doubt he would have done it if he recognized me. I was, incognito.
Well, then you had it coming. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. What are you wearing? Look like Peter Pan. I love the time we spend together, but could you hurry the fuck up?
What the hell are you up to? I'll be late for my wooing.
I'm waiting for you! It's right here! I was closer than you. Where are you going? To the church?
We're almost there. You'll hide behind a gravestone or in the bushes and don't budge from there. Otherwise you might scare her off.
Okay.
do you know it's her who will come out and not someone else?
She got the letter and necklace, didn't she? She knows that that is, her secret admirer is coming.
And what am I supposed to do?
What do you think? Don't prompt me from that book of poetry.
Okay. I'll hide in there.
Who's there? I can't see you.
Your most ardent admirer, fair maid.
Uh-huh. And do you have a name?
What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would still be a flower, wouldn't it?
Dude.
Stop.
Okay. Here we go.
What are you saying?
Hey, we preached a sermon. We can handle
I
this.
can't hear you.
To love and be forlorn.
We're just guessing.
Without a dawn. To be close with naught to say, like winter frost in May.
To love and be forlorn is like night without a dawn. To be close is not the same, like intercourse in May.
No! To have lips and yet kiss not is like leaving grain to rot. To love without consummating is like unsown fields in the spring.
To have lips
I don't know if this is
and yet
correct.
kiss not is like a leaking chamber pot. To love without constant mating is like nuns all feel in the spring.
What?
What on earth are you saying?
What's that hissing?
It's a feral goose here in the bushes.
I shall love you then, my dear, as long as you lie with me here. If you'll not give your all to me, no longer shall I bide with thee.
I shall let you drink my beer.
What?
As long as you, buy one for me. If you'll not give your ale to me, no longer shall I buy for thee.
You can't hear it all.
Jesus, Henry! What kind of yokel nonsense are you babbling? Me? You're the one who's babbling.
You're an odd one. I've never heard such peculiar poetry in my life. Where on earth did you come up with it?
It's the latest fashion in France. You've done enough harm. Better shut up and leave it to me.
Yeah, fine.
How did you like it, dearest?
Well, it was,
Not very good.
Father is coming! Hide!
Did you hear what he said?
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this, Hans. I think we should...
Are you still there?
Still here, my love. How could I have apart from you?
Father's coming! He'll kill you!
He will not. Because it'll never cross his mind where I'll be. Henry, it's time for me to claim my prize. Whatever happens, cover my back.
What?
There you are, you seducer! Now you'll see how a butcher protects his daughter's honor. Buy me time. You got some explaining to do, you bastard.
What? What?
What are you after? You bastard sneaking around an honest citizen's house in the dark?
Oh, let's do this one.
I went to mourn over the grave of my great-grandmother.
Oh yeah. Then what are you doing right beneath my window, eh?
Now the question is, why are you trampling on great-granny's grave, eh?
Enough of this. One more word, and I'll have you.
What are you doing here?
Oh, my darling.
Get out! Get out or I'll call Papa!
My sweet. How can you be so cruel?
Hey, what was that?
What was what?
That noise. I'm sure I heard a strange noise.
We're here in the
I
cemetery.
feel really bad about saying it that way.
Maybe restless spirits. What do you reckon?
I'd swear it came from the window of my own house.
What's that got to do with me?
Someone's been creeping around after my daughter. I come out and I find you here. Quite a coincidence, eh? So, out
Okay.
with the truth.
Leave me be.
Quite mistaken. I've never laid eyes on your daughter, and if she looks anything like you, I'd rather keep her.
Why, you fucking...
What do you think you're doing? Climbing in here, uninvited?
Ma chérie, I came to court you.
Then go and court me from the courtyard.
Don't try to make a fool of me. I heard it clearly. What was that?
Are you alright?
Let's just hope our intelligence
Hearing things other folks
keeps
can't hear.
hold on the situation.
You're
Yes!
saying I'm hearing voices in my head?
Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Sent you for a scene of Polot's heard voices too, and she found in a monastery and churches and things.
I
Good
heard
save.
voices too. Well, could have been voices. I wouldn't swear to it though.
Look,
Good man.
I was
I like
standing
him.
right here, and I didn't hear a thing. Do you take me for a madman?
Whatever you are, I want to know what you're doing under my door.
I already told you.
And who was talking to her? I heard it clear as day.
Good neighbour, it can't
Just
all
keep
be
out-
like the old days.
Out intelligencing him.
I'm here alone, praying for the souls of the good people resting in the cemetery. I've nothing to do with your daughter.
Yes!
That voice sounded different to yours though. But where did he get to? You must have seen it. Unless you're covering
Oh
for
my
it.
goodness, man.
What? You don't love me?
No, and I told you, get out!
Well, how about a kiss at least?
Out!
Hans, give it up. She already said no.
Oh, Christ almighty. It's haunted here. I knew I should never have come near this cemetery at night.
The only one doing any haunting here is you. And I'm done wasting time with you. I'll beat you to a pulp, and then that other bastard. You'll get the
I wouldn't recommend trying that. Don't do it.
You call that combat?
Okay. Okay, fellas. Okay, fellas. I'm awful tired, so I'm not afraid of spending time in jail for this. That's one. Come on.
Don't weak in the knees.
Come on. Go to sleep, man. Oof.
Fuck it.
You're lucky I can't use my sword. Oh. Ha ha! Yeah, not so hot when you don't have two other people with you, are you? Okay, now I'm running. Torch first. We're gonna sleep till morning, and then go bug Sir Hans again! After all, his date went so great. Although he is kind of a pig. Whew. Okay.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Well, let's see if Sir Hans is recouped.
The Lord be praised.
How did it go with
It was a disaster.
Yeah, we know.
How come? Didn't your recitation do the trick?
What kind of nonsense were you feeding me? Carolina thought I was a thief breaking in to rob the place. I tried to explain, but she wouldn't listen. She told me to get out, or she'd call her father.
She
You're
did.
lucky I managed to keep him busy. Only now he thinks I'm the village idiot.
That's fine.
Well, thanks for that, at least. Anyway,
Carolina slammed the door in my face, so I suppose I'll have to look elsewhere for the love of my life.
Well, back to writing love letters.
Well, you just tried to burst into her room like a creep.
Imagine. That silly goose couldn't even read.
Shame. She missed out on something very rare.
Indeed. Here's the letter, Henry. Read it. At least you're capable of appreciating my literary talent. Read and learn from a poet. God be with you.
I would somewhat doubt that, but let's just see once. Capon's love letter. My sweetest, I am your most devoted secret admirer. Secret for until I know you long for me as I do for you. I shall not make myself known to you, but once we know each other, then my beloved poppet, I shall caress you. Oh, he is a pig. Oh, he's just straight up a pig. Wow. Wow. Wow, I'm glad you failed. Wow, that was awful. Holy cow. Wow. And I'm about to ride to defend you? What the fuck, man? Holy crap. That's what you chose to end this on, man? After all this? Being a creep. That's the hill you're gonna die on? Did you have something to tell me?
Greetings, Henry.
May I be of...
Yes, Henry. Chief Engineer Pfeiffer has been asked for someone reliable to assist...
I thought it looked like he was loading him.
Is it about Scallots?
In a manner of speaking. Master Pfeiffer has, well, evil forebodings. I think he may want to send you to the Scallots mines.
Can they really be restored?
Everything can be rebuilt with enough will and resources. Well, everything except a man. You'll get the details from Chief Engineer Pfeiffer. For the time being, consider yourself his handyman.
Certainly. Where do I find him? Is he here in the castle?
Where? Now that's a good question. He ought to be somewhere in Kirkstein unless he's gone off to deal with some problem or other. Look around. You're bound to run into him.
Well, thank you.
Good luck, Hal.
Thank you. I'll find him real quick. He's right there.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
Don't ask what I can do for you. Or you can do for me, but what I can do for you. Some JFK type shit. What's up?
Master,
let me help.
The Radzik sent me to you.
Did he? He must think highly of you.
I'm his fucking son. I'm his kid.
Good, because this is damned important.
Well, good.
Silver's our most valuable asset.
I know.
How can I help with these, evil forebodings of yours?
Sir Radzik may make light of it, but a large quantity of silver has been discovered hereabouts. And no one is guarding the Scallots mines, the most likely source.
You really think someone could be stealing the silver from the mines? I would have thought that would be quite a job, wouldn't it?
It certainly would. Which is why I'd like you to go and check out not only the mine gallery, but also the yard with the smelter and the waterworks. See what kind of state it's all in, and if anything looks suspicious.
Is that the yard next to the Scallots mill?
That's the one. I don't know what state it's in now. There used to be a stock of charcoal and smelted silver there.
A silver store? Could there really be any left?
I doubt it. I'd be surprised if it was still standing at all.
What about these waterworks? What's there?
A stamping mill and washing troughs. They're on the bend in the river below the castle. You can't miss them. There are big tanks and equipment all around.
You said mine gallery.
Just one?
Boy, there's such a maze there that it would take a week to crawl through the place. There's only one gallery I'm interested in, at the foot of the hill by a small fish pond.
Why just that one?
Because I was expecting to find a scene there. All the indications pointed to it. So if anyone is stealing silver, it'll be right there.
Should I be expecting trouble then?
I hope.
I definitely wouldn't treat the job like a visit to church on Sunday. You could find yourself facing that pack of hungry dogs trailing the army, or a band of brigands.
I see. Well, you and Sir Radzik can rely on me.
Yes, they can.
That's all clear. I'll get going.
Good luck to you.
Well, and we'll get started on that next time. I would like to thank y'all for tuning in, and I will catch you on the flip-flop. Peace.